We are following breaking news. The United States government will pay more than $138 million for grossly mishandling its investigation into disgraced U.S. women's gymnastics doctor Larry Nassar.
The payment will go to more than 100 of his victims. The FBI is accused of ignoring some of their allegations for more than a year before launching an investigation. Now, the Department of Justice has acknowledged its failure to intervene. Nassar has been sentenced to 6 decades behind bars for his crimes. Let's bring in CBS News Justice Department reporter Robert Legare. Rob, good to see you. I think the math works out to just about $1 million per person. What can you tell us about this settlement? How significant is this?
Yeah, both of you. Thank you so much for having me. So today the Justice Department announced that $138.7 million is being rewarded to settle 139 claims that the FBI ignored allegations that Dr. Larry Nassar was abusing his victims. Now, this settlement comes after years of negotiations between the Justice Department and the lawyers who filed this lawsuit on behalf of the victims, and it culminates in about, as you said, Ben, about $1 million per victim. And what we know, we don't know too much about the settlement, but what we do know is that this brings to a close and resolves these complaints against the FBI that go back to 2015.
And Rob, what do we know about how that all played out? Why did it take so long for the FBI to investigate the claims?
Right, so according to the Justice Department watchdog, the Justice Department Inspector General, which is an independent office that investigates conduct within the Justice Department and its law enforcement components, including the FBI, the Inspector General found that in 2015, in the summer of 2015, the FBI Indianapolis field office did not properly investigate claims of abuse by Nassar's victims. It did not properly document these claims. They said that they were ignored by that field office, and the FBI didn't take up any investigations until victims brought it to another field office in Los Angeles. Now, that Inspector General report prompted the FBI Director and the Attorney General, Chris Wray, and Merrick Garland, who were not in charge of those two entities at the time of this alleged conduct, to apologize to the victims. The Attorney General called it horrible that this was allowed to happen. And what happened in the intervening months between when the initial complaints were brought to the FBI and when the FBI actually started to investigate was, according to that watchdog report, more victims were abused, and Larry Nassar's conduct carried on. And so, according to victims, that the failure of the FBI to act allowed this abuse to happen. And so, this settlement here of more than $130 million resolves those claims against the FBI.
So the news of this settlement obviously just coming out, so we probably don't have reaction yet from some of the victims involved in these cases. And obviously, money does not make up for anything that's happened here. But do we get any sense, is this the kind of number or closure that the folks that sued were looking for?
I'm not sure about the actual number that they were looking for. What I can say, it's quite significant for the federal government to begin with, to acknowledge fault and pay out settlement to victims of what they say is misconduct on behalf of the federal government. And so the FBI has acknowledged its misdeeds and its lack of taking proper action in this case. The FBI Director has been pretty public about that. And the Attorney General and the Justice Department here reaching this conclusion also acknowledge that clearly more could have been done and should have been done in those intervening months. And so, this is just one of many settlements that victims of Larry Nassar's abuse have received, and accountability. According to a statement released by the Justice Department, officials there said in a statement that they hope this brought some level of accountability. But again, that Inspector General report, highly critical of the FBI, and here it coming to a close, some of those mistakes.
Well, Robert, thank you so much for that.
Thank you.